Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to talk about my update with my liquid diet, and I'd also like to talk about my relationship with food. First off, my liquid diet is going by very slowly. I am on day 4 of 17, and it seems to go very slow. I've had a really hard time with the shakes. It's taken me a moment to figure out a good concoction, per se, with the shakes. Normally the shakes tell you to use 8 ounces of cold water and 2 scoops of the shake mix, but it's just way too thick and it wasn't working for me. I was using a blender at first because I thought that was a great idea. I had been suggested to use a blender, but it makes it way too thick and frothy, and I just don't suggest to use a blender for people who don't like frothy drinks. My perfect concoction that I have come up with is getting decaf instant coffee, and well, that is if you drink coffee. I normally am not a coffee drinker, but this has helped me get the shakes down very easily. It just tastes like a thicker, like frappuccino or something like that, that it doesn't have a bunch of ice in it. But I make a cup of the instant decaf coffee and I put it in the fridge and I let it chill, and after that has chilled, I bring it out of the refrigerator and then I pour, I think about 4 ounces of water in a cup, and I add 2 scoops of the water, 2 scoops of the water, 2 scoops of the bariatric meal replacement, and I stir it up for a good 2 minutes to try to get all the chunks out. You're not always going to get all the chunks out. I've learned that the hard way, which they're not too bad, but they can be annoying. And once I get that mixed up really well, I add in the coffee, and then I got a chocolate additive that is sugar-free, and it just tastes like a coffee drink. It's easy to get down. I'm supposed to be drinking 5 or 6 shakes a day, and I have maxed out at like 2 or 3. And I talked to somebody today at the office, and they said that I really needed to get that up because I should be shooting for 1,000 calories, and I'm barely getting 400 a day. So it's something that I'm trying to work on. I have lost 7 pounds since I've started this diet, and that's probably a lot to do with the fact I'm not getting in the calories I need. I don't think it has so much to do with the liquid diet itself, because I've only been on it for 4 days and I lost 5 pounds over the first 2 days. So I think it has to do with the nutrition I'm getting into my body. So if you got to do the shakes, find something that works for you before you have to start the shakes, because I'm doing trial and error as I'm going through this, and I wish I would have taken the time to figure out what was best for me before I even started the liquid diet. So that's a huge suggestion from me. My relationship with food is another thing I'd like to talk about. I have never been a person that relied on food. Even though I'm a bigger person, a lot of people, you get that, oh, well, you're breaking that relationship with food. You don't have that to bear on anymore. It's like your best friend and stuff. And to myself, that's almost like an insult, because food was never my best friend. I think my parents would love to disagree with me on that, but I don't think I learned the best eating habits from them, but I don't think that I ever sat there and just ate and ate and ate and ate and ate. And if I did, maybe that was something I did as a child, but as an adult, I ate normal sized meals, and it was more of what I was eating, not how much I was eating. And as soon as I started changing what I ate, I started seeing results. I started eating healthier things, and the weight just started to come off. So I don't think it was so much my relationship per se with food and how much I was eating as it was a comfort food or anything like that. But today I was walking around Sam's and with my husband, and for some reason being around the smell of food has been helping me, because I've been getting like severe stomach pains, And for some reason, the smell of food's helping that. Go figure. You would figure that would actually make it worse, but it doesn't for me. But just being around the smell of it helps me. And I had to pick up some veggie burgers for my husband because that's what he likes to eat right now. So while I was there, I just started walking down the freezer section and I started looking at cheeseburgers. I haven't really ate a cheeseburger in over a year. Like, I've had cheeseburgers, but I used to eat cheeseburgers. It used to be something that was regular for me, but I quit that about a year ago. And, I don't eat so many cheeseburgers, like once a month or something like that. But I stared at these cheeseburgers and you would have sworn I was saying goodbye to a friend. It's almost like needing AA for food. And I've thought about this several times. You have to give up things. I read in a lot of support groups that a lot of people don't give up things. They're like, oh, eventually you can go back to it. But this is my personal opinion. Hey, it works for other people to go back to those foods. But I don't believe going to be beneficial to me. I think that I have PCOS, I'm insulin resistant, and those foods caused me to gain weight in the first place. So if the doctor's going to tell me stay away from those foods, I'm going to stay away from those foods. It's not going to be a year from now and be like, oh, I'm going to go back to those foods because I am the way I am because I was eating the wrong foods. So I'm going to stick to what the doctor tells me to eat. But it's almost like I feel like I need AA for food. But I guess it'd be called FA, Food Anonymous, because as I was sitting there staring at this cheeseburger, I started to get emotional, thinking I could not have that anymore. The thought of being told, no, you cannot have that, hit me very hard. And mine and my husband's relationship has a lot to do with going out to eat and, having fun together and just enjoying each other's company. And, I mean, granted, we have other fun pastimes and we enjoy other things together, but that was our teenage life. That's what we did. We went out to eat, we went out to a movie, and that's how we enjoyed each other's time and stuff. So it's having to learn how to celebrate and how to have fun without food, because it's a big thing. When you go to have a celebration, it's food. Birthday, food. Christmas, Thanksgiving, it's all food. Excuse me. So it's like a different lifestyle. I had a little bit of a breakdown thinking that, how am I going to celebrate my birthday? My birthday's coming up 2 months after surgery, so I won't be able to sit down and have a piece of cake and a piece of ice cream, and that's going to be an adjustment for me. I don't know the answers to that yet, but I will let you guys know as I get there. But in the end, I'm doing this so I will be a healthier person, and for my future children, if I don't make these sacrifices now, I could never know the joys of being a parent, and that's something I'm looking forward to. If any of you guys have any questions or comments, I would love to hear them. And know that it will get better. The 2-week liquid diet does get tough, but you'll make it. I find that the nights are worse than the days. Like, I wake up and I'm ready to hit another day, and I'm ready to go, but by the time the night comes, I'm tired. I'm ready to give up. I'm ready to eat on a piece of pizza. I'm dreaming about food. And again, it makes me feel like I need some kind of like AA for food. Just to help me like 12-step it, and I'm not making a joke with AA, obviously, but I honestly feel like to be able to move past the relationship that we have with, or dependence or connection we have with food, that a 12-step program probably wouldn't be so bad, because you'd be able to say goodbye to these things and know that they're not good for you without it causing like this emotional distress. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any feedback for me, you know, anything that's close to AA for food, let me know. Anything else you'd like to see or know, leave me a comment and I'll try to touch on that next time. Have a good day. Bye.